Hello and welcome. Right, I thought I'd do a little bit of softening here just to make this run through proper. Also do a little tiny bit of painting. Keep it to what we've done the others as well. So we're going to do a run through like so and all the way through. Try to carry on. Yeah, I always find smooth and quick is the best way to do it, but you don't always get it right even when you're doing that. Yeah, I always find you get good and bad days with this. Yeah, some days when you're as straight as a die, and other days when you're as crooked as anything. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Yeah, I thought it's time for the animals, and to put the H2 Studios, I thought I'd bring you in. I was going to do all of that. Also, I would like to put at least one shed, but I think down there on the edge of Field 22, close to the road, is fairly central to our sort of sets of fields, so I'm thinking an open plan type, and not for cheapness either, and I don't care if it doesn't have to be one of the Omatanas or anything like that, but that type where it sort of suits it best. I mean, even one of my absolute favourites, also we could use that as well, which is the Black Sheep Modding Stupid, which actually goes well. It is red. But yeah, it's sort of like a wireframe. You see them everywhere. You see them in Celobuki, you see them in Poland, you see them on every single map. That kind of pole type shed, often open plan as well with no proper back, but it's just got a roof, almost like a carport type thing. Now then, H2 Studios, where are we going to put it? It needs to be accessible. I'm thinking, now this has got 2 doors, I think. So we don't want to be going, or is it more than 2? Is it you, or is it you? No, okay, that's interesting. Definitely got slidey doors. So this is a storage thing really, but yeah, so there's a little door there, there's shed lights that we can turn on, which we can see plainly. Is it just that one then? Because it looks like on here, it looks like there's more than one slider. Yeah, this one here is set back more. But when you click on any of them, we can have a look. If we wander down the side, it'll tell us open the door. If we can open the door. No, it probably in real. Yeah, it's only the one. Just this close the gate here. In which case, putting an 8. Ooh, gotta be careful of the overhang. Right, okay, let's stick it in. I'd like it as close as possible. Always try to do by design. I suppose we could go over here. Now, if we move the. Yeah, also interactive zone markers. Let's remember before we get to do this that we need to interactive zone markers on for a little brief short time. Let's drop the welder for a minute. I suppose we could actually think about it, stick it there, but we could. You always find you can steal like a turning space if you do something like that. So I think we'll probably stick it at the side. Let's drop that for a second. But yeah, the welder might well serve as proud as that type of thing. You could say we could stick it here because it's sort of more central to everything. I mean, although I say, oh, we're not going to only use it for food. We may well do straw and we'll buy the TMR in because we've got none of our own at the minute. There's this room back here. So I was looking. I thought I don't need to. Yeah, they mark the back of the thing, which is a good place to leave them. I've obviously cleared an awful lot. Yeah, this bank here, I thought, nah, it drops down anyway, leave it. That tree's beautiful. That tree there's not hurting anybody. We've got this bank here that's fairly flat, and obviously this bit here is a yard where we're not going to do anything in the middle of that, I don't think. I suppose you could put the 8-2 stairs here. It's not going to be in the way there. And then there's all this space over here for productions. One thing I'd like to do, yeah, just thinking about what I said last session, I'd just like to go and see the biogas plant, which is in the same place as it ever was. Yeah, and we've got the zone markers on, so we should see if this is now then, is this a buy the ground and you buy the thing? If you can't see one of those buy things, then it usually means, yeah, that's not a buy thing. Yeah, it usually means you buy it with the land, yeah, which I've had a couple of nice surprises recently, but then most of them they don't get a nice surprise. Then most of them cost you an arm and a leg, but we shall see. Yeah, Celobuki. I can't remember what mod I know Celobuki from, because I do know his name. I know he's done other things. Or they, she. I really don't know. The name doesn't really give away. It looks very much like. Now this is big, so I am expecting this to sort of like bleed us dry and be like, could be 1.2 million. Sometimes you get nice surprise and it's like 500 grand, but we don't know what you're trying to do. No, we need to do it like that. Oh, is this the one that came with land? Oh. Okay, you can't buy it. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, you cannot buy it. Whether that's again, it was only released yesterday, as far as I'm aware. If not, it's only a couple of days. Because I've looked at the mod up at dinner time nearly every day at work, and I've not seen it. So let's pop back to the farm. Yeah, so that may be nearly all biogas plants tend to get broken at the beginning. So yes, we're definitely going these first. So 82 studios, where are we going to put it? I think there is perfect, because its main purpose is to feed the cows. And I think what I'm going to do, we're using a welder, so we'll be probably going in and out. So in that case, it's not going to matter which way the spout goes too much. I have used the overton in the past. It's not quite as cheap. I know that sounds very cheapskatey, but there's a fantastic bonus on this, so why would you not? Yeah, it seems to have quite a big skirt around this on what it will let you do, so we'll stick that, I think. Do we do it like so? Like, well, I think it's not going to really hurt anything like that. Yep, that's smashing. That's that. We put the tap down last time, so I think that'll do. Let's switch those zone. Oh no, let's have a quick look whilst we've got them on. Yeah, I was right. Slurry. I'd imagine straw, being as it's got straw bales here, and also perhaps the food, because there's a trough. Water. It's got the ones that fill up themselves. I think. Yeah, because it doesn't show water in the truest sense, does it? So no, I think I quite like it. So let's switch that off. I think I can remember that little lot. There's not rocket science. It's everything's actually where it should be. I do like that when things actually make sense and things go where they should go logically. Yeah. So let's drop that. I'm glad we bought that, because this is a map, as I said, I knew if we ever did choose this set of fields that we really did need to, there's a lot of ones to sort of clear across the road. Once we've done the harvest, we will increase all the fields. I'll just do that in one session, basically. Right, so this is a little bit small, really, for this. Is this the maximum? I think it is. The Welker's like just an 8-tonner, which is a little bit on the tiny side, really. But oh, I don't know. No, I really don't know that. No, the tipper's too. Do we go early on for an 82 studios? Yeah, I think so. I think it's good because it's a push. So it's one of the few pushers ideal for if you're going big with animals, or well, going big with anything. These are just this is such a it is my favourite trailer. It is of this type. Right, what colour are we going to do it? Let's have a look. I think, what are we going to be pulling it with? The Mac liner, probably. Which is mainly red, actually. There seems to be a lot of red on this, but yeah, I apologise for that, but it is actually true. Ooh, now then, has it got one of those hitches? These are points. Yeah, maybe not. Let's pop down. I think we'll take. Yeah, there's one of 82 Studios that's got a hidden hitch. I'm not sure if it's this one. I also would like to get this, so we're going to try this with the truck with the TPS and stick this on the back. If no, oh, do we do that? No, we've got to go pick up the. We'll just put it on follow. Yeah, we'll go down to that. I want to get all these ancillary jobs done. I want the animals is my main design today. That's nearly all right now. That. Yeah, so I think we'll increase the size of the Mac liner, the engine. Oh no, let's not do that just yet. Let's do it the other way around. Yeah, because I need to drop the back. Yeah, it's a bit umpy bumpy here yet. Still not quite got this right. Yeah, one of them, might be this one, has got a hidden hitch that you cannot see. Yeah, because I remember reading it, thinking, this has not got a hitch option. And then I read, listen to 82 Studios. No, I didn't. I did look on the model, that's right, and it did say this has got a hidden hitch. So I think it's this one. Yes. We need to spray. The other thing we need to do this session is to both spray the other vegetables and also to, before we go on, we've got one opportunity to spray. Not liming. I've stopped doing that a long time ago. For realism, I don't lime if the crop is on the field. I do what you should do in real life, which is I lime if there's nothing in the field, or if there's nothing in the field, like if you've just planted, I'll lime, or I'll lime if there's nothing in it, like I could lime the other one with just ripped to pieces. Yeah, I didn't realise. I just looked in the editing. I really didn't strap the fertiliser. It was all my fault. So it dropped off. It's the only thing I forgot to do. Yeah, that, for those who are new to the channel, I always buy a telehandler, but it isn't mine, even though I know it shows up in your roster. It is literally for the shop. So me adding 140,000 is because it's not really mine. It is just as if it's the shop's telehandler, which a shop would have a telehandler, which is why I've started to do that in almost all Let's Plays, really. So I do add the money because it's not. Otherwise I'd just take it away and I could use it, whereas I can't do that. So we'll repair and we'll customise. Now then, what's all my life? That's a bit of a beast. Okay. That's the sort of thing I was thinking about. 700 horsepower, that will do me nicely. Special editions, bumper, mudguards, lighting. Yeah. Oh, chicken lights. What are the chicken lights? I would say little lights, like little chickens are. Can't see them anywhere. Where are the chicken lights appearing? I can see them. Really are tiny little lights on the. Yeah. Lighting, yes. Okay. Well, lighting, yes, it is then. Add-ons, rack with winch. Nope. Rack 2 with air wing. Rack 1 with air wing, rack 2, rack 1, 4, 3. Oh, you 82 Studios, you really do give some fantastic. Yeah, let's have some strobe lights. I'll have X. I don't know what that means at all, I'm being honest. Oh, now that's nice. Yeah, we're going to keep it like that. So this must be the one. I'm hoping. If not, I'm quite happy to use it as it is anyway. Hoping that now is a little bit more beefy. Yeah, say this. I'm hoping this is the one with the hidden hitch, because otherwise we seriously are in trouble. Luckily, yeah, we have brought a tractor too. If not, we'll grab the 82 Studios water tanker while we're down here, to be honest, because yeah, I intend, if we're going on this as a proper Let's Play, but even if it's not, I'm going to treat it as though it is a proper Let's Play, and we're just going to crack on as if it is. So then, have you got? No, not everything likes these kind anyway, balls. So we shall see. You see, it has got a hidden hitch. This is the one. Fantastic, brilliant. Right, there you go. You see, for those who didn't know, I didn't know either. Well, I did know, but what I mean is I didn't know if this was the one. I did read it, but you can see it actually completely disappears the plating at the back. Now then, do we need anything that we could take on the front? There's very few implements that you can actually do that, but we could take a box or something. Yeah, we could, because we're going to use those in the Let's Play, and it is one of those things that's quite useful. I think they're about a third in. Yeah, I've also got the Liebherr pack that I just put in yesterday too. It's been there for a while now, but I thought, yeah, no, I think it's back this way. It's past. Yeah, this is a mod I saved. I didn't have it, but I brought it back in. I think we'll go silver. No, we're going silver. We need to choose a colour. Customise, and we don't want any. No, that's all white. Yeah. So chromed is silver. Yeah, And 1,400, yes. Fantastic. It's a believable. It's quite wide, but it doesn't carry too much. So it's smaller than the proper boxes that you'd get for seeds and all the rest, and also has the versatility you can strap and all sorts of things in it too. So very useful bit of kit. We also need to stick all the bits and bobs. I say I want to get all the little side jobs done, but mainly the biggest job of this session is to get the animals in, definitely. Right, so let's get this back. Yeah. We shall see if 700 horsepower is a bit more like it. Not a bad match, Mr. Smith. You didn't do a terrible job of that. I know it's chrome and that's like different, but it doesn't matter. It's not too shabby. Now then, remember the beast behind is not as. I do love the sounds that well, I've got to be honest here. H2 Studios, he does not do some cracking mods. I did look at one of his modding tutorials. I think he forgets how good he is at modding. Because it seemed to be a little bit too advanced. I was trying to I wanted the basic class, and I think I got the intermediate to advanced, because he's just so good he forgets. One thing I've always found, obviously I'm an IT technician, and you tend to talk geek speak to other people. You've got to not dumb it down. It's a horrible saying that, but that is really what it is. You've got to make it in terms that people understand, and I thought it was a little bit. His basic one was alright, but then he started to use terms. I thought, yeah, but people don't understand that. You go into advanced straight away. You know, like, you know what you're talking about. You forget no one else does. You know what I mean? It's one of those situations. And I'm not having a go. It's just, as I said, it is true. When people are really good at something, they tend to forget that actually you've got to, remember when you didn't know what you know now. Now you should be able to put this on that really straight away, even if you can't use it. Now I've got to do that to lift that, but I should be able to put it on the catch hook. That is what it's designed for. So I don't think we could the game might allow you to. Yeah, it does, but I don't think it's got proper power. Oh no, it has actually. It's got power to that. Oh, it has as well. It's a mate on it. I nearly expleted slightly there. I do apologise. Yes, for the younger viewers. No, it does. It even. Oh wow. Well, there you go. Now that is a nice surprise, because I really didn't realise it did that. Yeah, that's the Reuterink. My old favourite that I've used on so many Let's Plays is obviously was a basic. Yeah, pass-through hitch, and it really was. It was narrow, and it did pass through, but didn't offer electrical support or anything like that. And I never expected it to. So obviously, when you use this Bikila modding, now that this has got narrows, and we could also be really clever, and we could actually sort of do two things at once, sort of. But yeah, you got to be careful, because I always find when you do things like this, it doesn't. Oh, it's a very small field actually, with quite a lot of scope to improve. But can you see what I mean now about it? Looks much bigger. That bank over there is part of our field, but you can't really do much with that unless you're going to spend $500,000 on. That's will it. No, it does that. Okay, let's. Oh no, we can't do that. We need to scan the field first. Yeah, we do. So we can't really do two jobs at once. We need to really scan the field, and then we'll come back and we'll do this. Being as seems. Oh, we can get it in one. It's so small. And we'll fold that away. Oh, I was folding that away already. Smashing. So what is it? I think it got a bonus, but I don't think it was a perfect loam or anything like that. No, it's mainly loam though. Looking at that, you can see that bank there, which is a lot of our land. If we click on that very briefly, actually there's not that much of that bank. So yeah, but there's that bit there where the tree line, we can probably increase this by quite a bit, right, almost up to the road. But yeah, we're not trying to be silly. But yeah, there's a lot of scope just down here for at least probably making the field about 1.5 times what it actually is at present. So yeah, This is the last opportunity we've got to make our yield better. Now then, how's that going to scrape on the ground over there? Nope, it's not. Yeah, you can see it's still going to be hilly. Well, it is a hilly field. I did say that. I mean, I'd sort of, if Celobuki had finished, I know Ravenport so well, I can know which fields go up and down and all the rest of it, because it is one of my favourite maps in FS19. It's one of those I could not leave alone for very long. And then obviously, yeah, like anything, you overplay it. And then I moved on to lots of other maps, but it was my favourites. Yeah, I could never get on with Felsborough. I've had a go now recently, and I finally clicked with Felsborough, and also figured out why it was I was not a massive fan. Although, yeah, this also is an open plan map, so I don't really understand why with Felsborough I never really clicked. Right, there's one little splash just that way there. I think, yeah, we should then be. Yeah, there's a couple of little splashes I've missed. Right, brilliant. Yes, I would like to say I think looking at this, I suppose, yeah, you could also put a shed here, but I'm thinking more, I don't know, actually, I suppose really, this is probably more central than anything else to all of the fields we've got. Thinking about it, which is why I put the silo and that there, because I thought that went quite well. So we could, I suppose, look at sheds. No, animals first. Yeah. Let's get the animals done first. Let's grab that, because that we're going to need. Still a bit of a slatch I'm pulling off. I know, obviously, if we suit up, but perhaps that's the gearbox, the ratio that it is supposed to be. Let's go and try our top bit that we've just done at the top. Which is obvious because they've just said it's at the top. My bad. And how are you for? Yeah, believable. And there's a bit of it's a bit above there. No, I think we might make grass grow or something like that there. So H2 Studios, we need to grab first of all some animals. Now that's the one thing I didn't really look at. I'm gonna guess it's somewhere about here. Well, no, usually by, yeah. No, I did Brown Swiss last time because I looked on Fox Farms. I did anyway. I'm not sure which is actually. Now we're going to go 50, so we can do 100 if we can afford that, which we should be able to. Yeah, 160. We can afford that. Do we go bigger? I think we go 75 actually. Yeah, we'll go half, so it grows once. Or do we go big and it grows once and actually, yeah, you know, we will. I want animals to oh no, that's the one I want. Select and buy again. Yes, fantastic. We have a good herd of cows, which, yeah, obviously, yeah, and that is connected as well, so we've got lots and lots of stuff. I'm trying to think, we might use, oh no, the well was soon going to get too small. It might do for the sheep just, but even so, it is a really bit of a, it is a very tiny one. That's why I personally find it pretty useless. It's just too small. Yeah, I can't think of anything where an 8-tonner is adequate to actually do the job. I've caught that the complete wrong way. I might have put that the wrong way, really. You can, yeah, it's amazing. You sort of think you put things in the right way, and then you sort of think, yeah, but what about me turning circle? Right, so we need TMR. Now we should see how expensive it is on the map, because it can cost a fortune or it can cost little depending on the value on the map. But we can buy it in bags from the shop if this is like an arm and a leg. No, I can cope with that 4 odd grand. That is not bad at all. Now, there's a point, I don't know how, if this is going to accommodate all of this. It should have looked before filling, really. But I think I would imagine, oh, I don't know, it could be a 50-tonner or something like that. We shall see in a minute if it sucks it all up, but we're going to cheat. We're going to look first. We're going to see TMR. 70. Actually, the easiest way is to jump out, and it tells you total price. So it's 120 tons. So another 50 tons will do this perfectly. Now, then, if we pull around and some will then start turning like that, is that at any point going to actually crisscross underneath that? No, not really. No, I've got my tangents all wrong. But it's, yeah, I mean, let's be honest, you do have to do this in real life, and I'm going to go through them out, yeah. No, I got totally wrong, and now crashing into the metal again. That's more like it's a, yes, 50 tons, or less. We don't want that, we don't want 50 tons. We're just under. That'll do nicely. And then straw, we'll have a look how much straw we need. We'll stick that in. Yeah, this is important. I really want to get this done quickly. We're also going to need, yes, no, it's even that. I swear, even for grabbing the manure, it really is, the Welga's too small. You'd be like 4 journeys or something. You might, for the first couple of months while the cows are bedding in and all the rest of it, and the productivity is a little bit weak, you might, yeah. Right, how much straw? 90 tons. So I think a 70 ton is enough, and then we'll literally, now so if I pull a little tighter like that, will it at any point? No, it's not, it's just too, yeah, I think we will buy an H2 Studios for the milk as well. I mean, I know we're not going to produce, but I suppose that is it. Do we go another at Omatana? Really? To begin with? Ah, I've gone past it. It's definitely in that set. So we want 50, did we say 50 tons? I've forgotten already. We'll go for 50 odd. Oh no, it was 70. No, it was 90. That was right. Yeah, I remember. So we said 70, and then, yeah, we'll like top up over the months. There's not going to use all 70 tons. We'll just gradually, yeah, eke it up to the top. We are going to need some little silo that we could treat as a food thing, which I'm tempted to go for the Nicky that actually looks like a little silo. So then, fed and bedded, yeah. Water is a natural, should be saying, well, actually no, it doesn't say, does it? But it's yeah, like that, so we're good. Straw pellets, I must do the pellets one time. Right, so then, yeah, it is true actually, we may well just buy another Omatana. I think we'll do it now, but we're going to colour it white for milk. Yeah, I think to begin with, I mean, how quickly it empties and how close we are to the milk place, I think we will, and we will go, I think, yeah, off-white, very slightly off-white. Ooh, that is a little bit expensive actually. The brother-in-law does it for free. Wink, wink. Let's go for, yeah, we will go plastic there. It's quite a bright white though. Yeah, fantastic. That we can get when we actually need it. So then I believe we're going sheep straight away. We're going to feed them with grass, being as we've got this nice, I think so. I'd like to go big in them both, but I don't mind. But sheep breed a little quicker than oh, okay. Did I do that? 300. Wow. Okay. I think we're gonna go. What did I do last time? There's not any Americans type things, are there really? And select. Yes, I think we'll go like, yeah, one more. A select. And yes, then we got half. Really? Right then, where do we stick? I think that door's open on purpose because that's probably where you put the food, I'd say. Yeah, I'm guessing that you have to, literally come through here. Again, the watering's paid with the upkeep of the thing. We just need to let's have a look, shall we? Let's be clever, because it's as much about showing other people as well that being a new map as it is about me knowing. It is actually just outside. Okay, there you go. Right, oh, and how much storage? How much it needs? 50 tons. That's quite good. We can manage that. Now that might, the Welcome may just about, I mean literally, I'm not, yeah, it's, I don't know if we're clever, we should just about be able to level up without hitting the back. Oh, well, alright then. Grass. 50 tons, again, we don't want to go over, we want to be under, so 45-ish if we can do that. Or 43 will do nicely too. Yeah, I mean, so we have got a really cracking shed, and I would use that as a shed for this end of the yard, but this is a little bit set back. This is the furthest part away, then that's what I was thinking. We will have sheds, but I think it's more, I lean towards that you might have a central farmyard, but I like, if you've got grass fields, I like to store my grass equipment on the edge of my grass field. If it's as tidy as that, we've only got one grass field. I mean, there's certain farms that are in the middle. You know, we're on the edge of our farm. That's what I mean. Right, so is this going to be a full session? I mean, yeah, I think we should go through till the morning. Now, they should get productive soon, because they're completely done. And as are the Land Racer Ben themes, those two. Do we speed time up? Is that the better approach for this? I'd like to see that, what actually happens to productivity, because I'm not sure whether it's better. Let's just have a quick look. Yeah, no, it's going up. Let's have a look at 1 o'clock. I've never done this ever. To see like the effects of, do you gain 10%? Oh, it does seem to be 10% per hour. Oh, it does actually. It does seem to be that. So let's go to about 3 o'clock and it'll be getting quite reasonable. So far you can't buy the PGA, it's just for use. So I'm not sure what we're going to do. Right, I think we'll take it to that, and then we are going to go through till the morning. We shall just check the sales, because sometimes later on in the day you can, like that, actually get things. That's wood chips. It's very reasonable, but it only does wood chips. Yeah. I thought it was a bit weird that it only takes wood chips. It's called a chip trailer though, I suppose, so... Yeah. You see, and this is what I say. No, mind you, we did need it. We did. It is true. Yeah, you can't just always wait for something like that. Do we have 2 though? I mean, we are going to be big fun. You can actually stick one as a. It's quite a big, and it doesn't look big, the Braddock, but it's 4-tonner. I think we will. And we will miss the. I know we need chips. We've got like a 60-tonner and a 70-tonner. But like taking, how much did we actually get as well? I never didn't look at that in the total. I did show you, but I never looked properly. 151 tons of wood chips. It is going to be more though, because we have got. In fact, yeah, we scanned and sprayed. We've done everything we need to do. Let's just quickly pop down to the nearest thing to that. You'll do nicely. Train's just passing at the back. I need to lower this now, which is it that one? No, that's lowering the hitch. That's it. It gets a bit ungainly if you go like, yeah, I find it a bit wobbly when you do it like the high thing. It doesn't help having 5,000 litres of this in the back. But yes, these set of trees over here, seriously, all the way to this road here is our domain. So yeah, there's a lot of, I think we'll do that as soon as we've harvested, so that it's August, yet in January the wood chips are at their best. Now it showed a little tiny building over here, like a little white dot. There did used to be a building here as well, that is true, on the edge of our lands. What is it? We might have to pour some soil into this. What is a little white dot? I wonder if this is from the original map, because there was something here. Where Celobuki has actually cleared that lot away, which I'm very grateful for. That's even better than the original map, so no complaints from me, Celobuki. Fantastic. Right, so then I think we're going to go through till September morning. We haven't got a house. I don't know what we're going to do about that. We want to be 9 o'clock. Oh, no, we've done plenty of zipping. We should check the sales, because we're looking for harvesters and our money is frittering away as it does, but we're also going to be producing manure and slurry and things that we can then produce fertiliser with, so I'm not completely upset by this fact. Right, this is ready to rock and roll. Okay, so we need to lease, and that is a forage. Yeah, well, so really we actually got pretty much that's still hanging around. That's a very new mod. It is. I do want to look at it, but there's a point. Is that showing like yellow corn? Does this mean on this map there is the thing to do yellow corn? No, it does not mean that at all. It must mean something else. Right, okay then. So when is this rain going to stop? Oh, it's far away in the day. Well, we can't do any harvesting, or I'm not prepared to take a hit. But I suppose we could take this till 11, and we could go and get the equipment ready. We'll go lease. Yeah, true. We actually want to get it leased just when the rain is finished. Want to be wasting leasing time and being charged. Not sure what we're doing with the carrots and beets, whether we're just selling them. I think the carrots have got the best. Let's give it half hour extra to about off 20 to 1. There we go. Smashing. Right, that gives it drying time as well. Although I'm sure those leaves would actually hold quite a bit of too. Right, so then we're going to lease. Are we going to do that in a session? No, I think we'll do it as a separate one actually. I think we've probably got a session, really, with what we've done. The animals are in. Let's have a quick look at how they are this morning. We're completely happy. Slurry at 26 tonnes, milk at 12 tonnes, wool at 2 tonnes, which you would, yeah, really. I mean, they're all adults. I bought them as I don't like buying them as youngsters. It only really, if you're absolutely skint, and it's the only way you can actually buy the animals. But it takes such a long time for them to get up to big. So right, let's for next session, let's at least do this. What we want: beat technology. We want Colossus, standard Colossus with a 43 cubic meter hold. And we are going to lease you for $18,003. Yes. Then we need to go to. It's not under vegetable technology, I don't think. I don't think it is. I think it's actually. Yeah, because I think that's Giant's Own. I think it's under Miscellaneous. I think, if I remember rightly. I've seen it lots of times. I can always forget where it is. I don't think it's that far in. Ooh, yeah, that we want to, and also a beta pusher. Can't forget that. I do tend to have it that colour now. Yeah, to cure my pink phobia. So we want the realistic, and we want to lease you too. So that's 20 odd grand, and. Yeah, we need to grab the. Yeah, we will. But we'll get that done. So that's where I'm going to leave it. Yeah, next session we have the fun of harvesting this. I think we'll probably sell. If I'm honest, I'm not planning on doing the soup or all the rest of it really. But we could do. again, I always do. If you argue with me as fellow shareholders, I am listening, definitely. Yeah, so I'm going to start with the fertilizer business. It's the easiest, and also especially if you've got animals, especially with the death pledges, or what's it called? I keep calling it by its name like I do all the other. Yeah, it is homebrewed productions. Yeah, we need to get this on. I'm going to treat that as the top dog for that type of thing. If we go digestate, if we do grass and we get the digestate, then we'll use the production shed for that. But mainly I want to switch this on for lime and herbicide and that type of stuff. The death pledge, the homebrew productions, is the one, because it's more animal centric than the production shed. Although and it's not lossless, it's gain. Yeah, there is a bit of gain from all of these, but not silly. So yeah, it's that's going to be the lead for that, for the fertilizer production, probably going forwards as well. Oh, and that is another point. One other thing, I have wanted to try this, and it makes perfect sense on this Let's Play. Yeah. So we're going to place that too. Now I don't know with this. I've only just placed it there, whether you have to still do, or whether it actually takes wool direct and produces clothes. It goes wool and produces. I do like it. Very, very clever. We're going to stick this actually right next door. Yeah, let's stick the, just in case there's one at the back, but it could just be the yeah, it could just be. Oh yeah, no, we are going the right way. Now then, is it going to have forgotten? Sometimes it's good to you, other times it's not. Yeah, I thought so. There is. Yeah, you see, I'd done it wrong. See, I very rarely use these chevrons but I could, I suppose, if we're going to do that and give it a chance to ever manually do it, that would probably be the purpose. Although it looks a little bit odd, but yeah. 5,000. So it's just 227's worth of levelling. I think we will do a little bit of realistic painting to it, like that. That's a bit broad, I think, actually, but hey ho. So let's have a look at that. I've never placed it. It only literally dropped the other day. So clothes, wool, cotton, fabric. Oh, so you can do wool and it just goes wool 2 to 1. So it's lost, but you'd expect that because you'd be losing to make fabric. But it also accepts fabric if you did do fabric like from another process. So really, this is a bit of a special one. Yeah. 5 producers 3, 2 producers 1. So actually it's a little bit more friendly to, is it a bit more friendly? I can never work out that kind of fraction. I'm a terror for that. But we will definitely tick that. Yeah, now we've got we've got the front loader. So there we go. Yeah, that is us ready for next session. We've got our animals in straight away. Now that is us. Now that I call investing. We've reinvested the money and we've rejigged a little bit. Obviously, yeah. I mean, really, we've got. I don't think we've done too far. Definitely do want sheds and quickly before that money fritters away. But I still think we're not doing badly. Yeah, with the productions we've got and all the rest of it, we have reinvested in buildings, even if not sheds, really. And we have got sheds, but yeah, I'm still going to do more going forwards. So all that remains to be said for this session is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.